It's time for a change. And let me tell you why. This is why. We have a government that has employed people in the Ministry of Finance, that big building called Isabu House. People are basically sleeping. That is why we see our president is totally not furnished with adequate data for him to make a sober decision. This is corporate tax in Kenya. Let me show you. By 2012, the corporate tax in Kenya was 30%. By 2023 to today, the corporate tax is still 30%. Let me take you through the corporate tax of the United States of America. This is America. By 2013, the corporate tax was 35. Today, the corporate tax has been reduced to 21. Look at that. What does that tell you? Why is in the United States the government is focusing on reducing tax, on the other hand is focusing on enabling business to lower their running cost? Because tax is a burden to both industry, corporate, and all sort of business transaction. Look again here. Let's go to personal income tax. Personal income tax. Personal income tax. This is it in Kenya. By 2012, the figure show it was 30%. And today, it is still, it was 30%. And today, it is still 30%. Constant throughout. We have people in Treasury House, Isabu House, are sleeping. Are you telling me within the range of nearly a decade, there were no economic variables that will compel you to adjust the personal income based on the economic condition at that time? Especially during 2020, when the world was heavily impacted by the COVID-19. Now let's go to United States of America. Here we are. Personal income by 2012, it was 35, and then rised to 39.6, and then by 2018 it was reduced back to 37%. I know some guys there will say, oh, you know, personal income in the United States is higher than in Kenya. Of course, yes. You know why? Because in the United States, if you get into the hospital, you'll be treated for free. You remember the Obamacare? In Kenya, if you go to a public hospital, not only will you not be treated for free, but the medicine will also be available. So even if the personal income tax in the United States is higher, but they don't have a burden when it comes to education, because education in the United States of America is almost nearly free. But in Kenya, unless you take you take your child to academy, which you will pay not less than 30,000 plus per month. But if you take your kid to public school, we all know what is happening there. We all know what is happening there. I don't even have to mention it. Now, please, my president, kindly overhaul the entire finance ministry, and especially the ministry that is tasked with international finance, because they could have accessed this kind of data and advise you otherwise. Had you got enough data, because this constant figure, look at it. Why are we paying these people? Why are we paying these people? There's no adjustment. There's no economic variables. There's no economic variables. You know, we expect sometime to go up, sometime to go down, but it's just variables. It means that they are copy-pasting the same information they were having in 2012, copy-pasting in 2016, copy-pasting in 2020, up until today. Now, seriously, God bless you, Kenyans.